Hello guys, here we have an Asus. I did work on it yesterday. Sorry, I can't show you that information. Anyway, there's no backlight when you connect the string. There's no backlight. So the owner, what he did, he marked a place that was spent. The 19 volts was spent here. Let me just remove this. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's do it. Let's finish it fast. What about that? So I was connected using a Wi-Fi, so I have to switch to a cable. This is a place where the 19 volts got spent. This 19 volts is goes straight here on the 19 volts of a what do you call this LVDS cable. Let me show you under the microscope so that you will understand the whole thing. You see the screen, the laptop screen, it works with the 19 volts, and there is a back inverter there that takes the 19 volts and then converts it into a higher voltage, something like 90, 60. As you can see, there we have a benchmark. I'm not sure if you can see this. This is bench, right? All right, so benchmark there. This power rail here, this is the 19 volts here. This is the 19 volts. You can see by having four pins there. They're all sending the 19 volts into a string. So when you rotate it, you can see how it was spent from this point here. See how horrible. Yeah, boy. So what we do, put flags there, put flags here. Okay, so the 19 volts comes from this power rail, from the main power rail, from the 19 volts, and then goes into this MOSFET. It means this MOSFET was bent. We have to remove it. It's only sent the 19 volts when it's necessary. I'm not sure if it does make any sense. Okay, let's say you turn on the machine, and obvious, you will have a screen, a display after pressing the power button. That is exactly what is going on here. You won't have a backlight when the charger is connected, but you will have the backlight after pressing the power button. So on this side you will have the 19 volts when the charger is connected, but on this side you won't have the 19 volts until you press the power button. So that's exactly why we have this MOSFET here. It only allows the 19 volts to jump and go into a string only when you hold it, only when you press the power button. Anyway, okay, so the MOSFET, I believe, is fine. I don't think the MOSFET is not fine. I think the MOSFET is fine. So what happened was, this power rail here blew up. I'm not sure if you can see. This thing here blew up. I hope you can see now. It's blew up, meaning alright guys, I hope you can see here. So the 19 volts goes from here to here, so it's broke up here in between. As you can see, this thing got bent and it's broke up. But let's see why it's got bent, why there was a short there, if there is a short. So what you do, you switch back to a camera, push this guy aside. turn on your multimeter into continuity mode. You check there from one probe to ground. Check, no shorts, but there's a low resistance to ground. I don't know why. Anyway, to conclude, if this is a 19 volts going to a string, press one probe here, one probe here. Alright, it's coming here on the string. Okay, sharp. Let's check on this side if there's no short to ground. Okay, no short to ground. Alright, so now you need a jumper wire, but before we put a jumper wire, let's check this guy. You know where the guy removed there is more MOSFETs. You know how to check a MOSFET. I've been teaching you how to check for MOSFETs. You check this side, there's no continuity, no reading, is fine because there is a diode inside the MOSFET. You reverse the probes, 548, working 100%. So we are done. Let's replace back the MOSFETs, but first we have to jump that area where it was bent. We have to jump it. We have to connect it back to normally. Focus there. You take your flags, put your flags right there. All right, then after this you use a soldering iron. Okay guys, I have a plan. My plan is easy and simple. Let's start with a MOSFET and then finish with a jumper wire. Alright, hope you saw how easy it was. Now let's combine those two power rails. Okay guys, I'm done. Now we'll test the board, but first, you know me, right? I don't leave a board like this. I hate to work with a dirty motherboard. It's drives me crazy, so I have to clean it. I normally clean my work after finishing what I was doing. I remove flags and make sure that no one will see that the board was repaired. So that's why I make sure that I clean my work, but they will see a jumper wire. So anyway, they will see that a professional guy was working there. yeah, let's clean it. This is a 19 volts. I didn't have the schematic, so you have to use your common sense, because why? Here, this is the second MOSFET. This is the first MOSFET. This is a charging pin, a DC in jack, and here you have the resistor. After a resistor, it's called the current sensor, this one, and then after that the 19 volts goes all over. But here I noticed that this party, it was going to a string. So after this, you check for continuity from this point to this point, and there is a continuity. Okay, you compare it to ground, check for short to ground. You have to make sure that there's no short to ground, and there's no short to ground. It's working 100%. Yebo. Rotate the board. Let's check the DC in jack. This is where it bends. I wonder how come, but I think it's gonna be fine. Let's put it back. Anyway, guys, so there's a short there on an LVDS connector. It means the connector is bad. So you know what's happening when you connect a power there, whereas there's a short. You see where it bends? The spot here where it bends, so it's creating a short. The 19 volts is touching the ground, and we don't want that because it can catch a fire. It can even burn the whole house. It's so dangerous. This is the worst place to have a short. So we have to take this guy down. Put the flags there. And then after that, remove a nozzle from your heat gun. Use the pipe as it is. Right, it's done. See, that's why you have to make sure that you put heat, and then don't force it, don't apply force, because you might end up damaging the pins, and once you damage those pins, it's gonna be very hard to connect them again. It's gonna be very hard, extremely hard to connect them again. So just play it nice, do it proper. First time, you won't have any issues. Do it nice the first time, you won't have any issues. You'll be fine. Okay guys, I tested the machine and there was a display, but let me show you. Anyway, I have to hold this party and then turn on the power supply. Okay, it's gonna turn on just now. See, hope you can see there's a backlight information. It's nice. Anyway, before I go, don't forget to press the subscribe button, and remember we had 3 things here: a bench, trackpad there, and again after replacing that MOSFET, we realized after repairing that power pad there, we realized that there was a short on LVDS connector. We removed it and then we replaced it with another one. Now the machine is working. Anyway, bye bye.